first called me on the phone, you're like, I don't know, will you take me? I'm like, yes. And I love that your name is open-minded, that the OM stands for open-minded, and how excited you got us on the radio, and you got the word out, and it was so fun.
I'm also very nervous and want to hide under the table.
But I'm so excited you're here, and thank you for coming to this event, and thank you also for your service. You were in the Navy for 8 years.
Yes, I was an aviation electrician's mate. I also seem very scatterbrained because I just found out my wife was having a boy. So all my family, everyone's texting me like, great on your event, so what's the name of your kid? Thank you.
All right, well, tell us about your book.
I'm super nervous. So this is kind of an adult romance. I don't want to say the full name, but so I abbreviated ERTA, the complete series. So it's 2 couples on a road trip together. They start off in Seattle. One couple is going to Chicago and the other one's going to New York. So they decided to hitch a ride from pretty much like Bellevue, Kirkland area, and then in a road trip across. So the inspiration for this book came in like 4 main reasons. One is the Navy. I got to meet a lot of people and see a lot of cultures, and there's this thing where you see a lot of forbidden love. You see Christians marrying Muslims and Hindus like marrying like whoever, and it's not supposed to be. So I made a forbidden couple that would be Nate and Raya, and Raya is from Lebanon and Nate is from Israel. So if anyone knows how that goes, not supposed to happen. I'm from Jamaica, Queens. I grew up in a very, very bad neighborhood, and when I grew up in that bad neighborhood, I would see these power couples. Think of Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of situations where they just fed off of disaster, they loved each other, and it was just like this pure darkness, but they just loved each other. So I made Jay and Carmen, and I wished those 2 couples together and stuck them on a car ride. And I love, how do you say this? You know that idea of ancient aliens, but it's not really aliens. You're like, okay, how did they build the pyramids? How did humans do this 3,000 years ago? Like, who was that smart? Things like that. I love that idea. So then I made that into the realm, and then I went full sci-fi. So I just merged it all in there, and then it's a lot of hot, steamy scenes in there. So hide this from your kids. Come talk to me on the corner. And that is ERTA, the complete series. Thank you so much.
One last huge round of applause for all our authors. Thank you so much.